What's going on, guys? I got Darryl here. He's going to be talking about his experience in the Hanson Health Academy over the last 4 months. He's completely changed up body composition, has created way more of a sustainable, healthy lifestyle change. Excited to have you here with me today, man.
Hey, thanks. I'm glad to be here.
Heck yeah, let's go. Well, let's dive right in. So, what are your three biggest wins that you've had so far in the program?
Huge benefit, huge, yeah, just you look at yourself differently, feel great. Yeah, doing things like I didn't think I'd be able to get back to doing again. Wearing clothes that I don't think I would ever fit into again. So, yeah, pretty stoked about that. And yeah, one of the big changes for me is just an overall mindset shift and kind of how I deal with my day to day, how I'm planning my meals, what I'm eating, when I'm eating, and yeah, just having a much better routine and schedule, and on top of the workout program and everything else, a big thing for me from a change perspective is just being able to put myself first, wanting and willing to put myself first, and just being that important person as opposed to wanting to do everything for everybody else and being the last person in line to for who you look after. And so for me, big changes and just sleep and improving in mental health and improving in confidence. So, you know, those are like three big changes I've seen even just in the past 4 months, which has been fantastic.
Let's go. Let's go, man. It's awesome not just to see like the vanity pieces, but also just like how it's bringing other aspects in your life together and like making it so you can prioritize yourself, be able to show up that much stronger for everything else. That's awesome. And I feel like you definitely touched on this, but like what have been the biggest life changes?
Yeah, for me, the like, biggest life change is just on the day to day of how I function and planning and being a lot more organized in terms of how I look after myself and just some consistency on in routine and between the workouts and making sure I'm getting my workouts in, making sure I'm planning my meals, what I said, what I eat, when I eat, and yeah, just an overall just a shift on the how I manage myself, which has been absolutely huge. 'Cause before I always used to be like, okay, come home right after work, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna have a nap, and then probably just nap for the rest of the day, and then go to bed, and just not having a whole lot of energy. And then, whereas the shift now has been, I got better energy levels, and then like I'm eating, I'm full, I'm not, just scrounging for food out of the cupboard at like 11 o'clock at night, and just having energy to carry myself through the day.
Heck yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go. And how do you describe my coaching style here at Hanson Health?
Oh, fantastic! Actually, it's been great. Like that's one thing I think I really appreciate about the program the most is just having that interaction and just very catered and very personable, which
Heck
is nice and which I appreciate. And just having open and honest discussions and being very knowledgeable in your space and a subject matter expert in what you do, but just yeah, someone who's willing to listen, someone who's willing to help. It's kind of someone who cares. So yeah, the check-ins and and when you're not feeling that motivated and you're there, you got our backs and you got my back. And yeah, it's been fantastic. I think it's been really the big motivating factor to continue on and have the success I've had.
Heck yeah, man. I'm glad it's been my pleasure, and I think we all need a friendly kick in the ass sometimes.
Yes, and a swift one and a hard one too sometimes. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Totally, man. Totally. So, what do you find differentiates us from other typical programs out there?
I think like for the Hanson Health Academy, it's the one thing I enjoy. It's a community piece. So it's not just me and it's not just you and I. There's a whole community involvement. There's the Facebook page. There's a lot of interaction support from everybody. And then just knowing that that's there. So, and you're seeing success from other people, it kind of helps drive you and it helps you be engaged and informed in supporting others. So it's not just yeah, you're not feeling isolated. You're feeling supported all the way around, and there's other people that are going through the same thing you are, or at different stages. They might be ahead of you, you might be behind you, and so we're all kind of all in together. So which is like for me huge.
Absolutely. It's great being part of like a tribe of other like-minded, goal-oriented people looking to take it to that next level. Definitely helps give you that push to challenge yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And they inspire you too. You look at the success that people are going through, and say you look at some of the challenges they're overcoming, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm not alone, and like, it's just like, okay. People are, it's relatable.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And why would you recommend this program to someone else?
For me, I think it's been a huge benefit for me, and so I like just the engagement, the attitude, the personal connection. So you're never feeling like you're left alone trying to sort stuff out. It's very well organized. It's very adaptable, but at the same time, there's nice lots of little tools that'll help you along the way. But the big thing is that personal connection with like yourself and I as you as my coach, and then just kind of as a mentor through this process. And yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody just to like, hey, there's a great opportunity and you've someone's got your back the entire way. And yeah, so I would recommend it to anyone. And just like the success I've had, it speaks for itself, I feel.
Heck yeah, man. Made so much progress over the last 4 months, and I can't wait to see where we can take this.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're just getting started.
Let's go. Let's go. And what did you find that you struggled with before the program, and how did the program help you overcome it?
I think a lot of the struggles was not having any routine or not even knowing the best way to develop a routine. And almost like not really knowing what I needed, just trying to, I do a little bit of research on the internet here and there, and like, oh, you see that, but not really knowing necessarily where to go and how to get there, and kind of got some ideas for goals. Whereas, like in this case, you know, with the program and just helping establish those goals, understanding those expectations, understanding the pitfalls, and having already, knowing that from your angle, being able to support and help overcome those, and then understanding where you can jump in and basically where you can reprogram set the program so you avoid those pitfalls or minimize those minimize the risk of running into them.
Absolutely. Help you overcome the many failures that I've had over the last 8 years that
No,
I've been on this journey.
as someone speaking from experience, it's kind of nice to hear, right, from yourself. It's like you've been there, you've done that. I've run into this. You've seen other people run into this, so you're bringing that knowledge and that value to it. So,
Absolutely. I feel like us like having realistic expectations and knowing how to like navigate around it, the right systems, the right mindset shifts, it makes such a huge difference.
yeah, I think reasonable expectations. You hit on that huge, right? It's like you're not. It's like we keep always talk and say it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you're setting the expectations as you go, and it's not just a one and done kind of thing. Like it's a program, it's development, it's life changing, and then
Yes.
having
Yes.
that mindset in place that kind of helps lead you down the road of something more sustainable.
Love it. Love it, man. And what has been your favorite part of the program so far?
To be honest with you, these conversations.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I look forward to the interaction. Like, just yeah, this like the success has been fantastic, but I think for me, like the big, I've learned the most from our discussions, and just those little tidbits and pieces of information you've been able to provide, and the experience and the support. And like to me, that's the part that I look forward to the most. I do look forward to getting up and hitting the gym and or hitting the weights and whatnot, but it's that motivational piece that you bring, I think is huge.
Oh, that means a lot to hear that, man.
Yeah. I see your smiling face on the screen all the time. It's
Oh,
great.
means a lot. Means a lot, man. So, if someone is on the fence about joining, what would you tell them?
I would say you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain, right? Like just look at it that way, right? Like, you're doing this for yourself and you've got a proven track record and you can see it in the experience that others have had and myself included. And it's kind of saying, what are you waiting for? This is about you.
Let's go. Take that imperfect action, man. I really appreciate you coming on here today, man, and just sharing your experience. Hopefully, we inspired at least one person to take action on their goals. And if there is anybody that's listening to this right now, you're on the fence, you're not 100% sure, like especially with all the random people on the internet, it's hard to trust people nowadays. So if you want to just have a little bit more information, get some resources, we can have a quick chat and give like at least minimally like point you in the right direction or like see if it's a good fit. Let's
That
go. Let's
works
go.
great for me.
Heck yeah. Well, excited to see where we can bring this over the next year, man. It's been awesome having you a part of the program so far, and let's freaking crush some goals this year.
Sounds good, man. I'm in.